Now, blight has been an issue we've been talking about for 11 months now. What are the next step for blighted properties? A Sub-South man is tired of seeing that empty service station next to the Wendy's on Hartley Bridge Road, and another gentleman on Facebook is concerned about a lot next to Linwood Cemetery in Pleasant Hill that he feels will become overgrown. So what are your next steps in the mission to clean things up?
Well, and regarding the one on Hartley Bridge Road, he'd be not, be nice for him to know that that will be coming down in the next month. They've already hired a third party after they received my blight letter to remove that property, that structure there. We do anticipate a new business is going there in the very near future, but they were not quite on the same timeline as I was to get rid of it. So we sent a blight letter to the owner. He's been in contact with my office every week to make sure that he can get that down in a reasonable time. I've spoken with the person who's going to be taking it, the company that's going to take that gas station down, and they've let me know that it's going to happen before the end of the year. So we're moving on those issues as well. A couple of things is we've taken out, removed about 75 blighted structures this year ourselves. We don't own those properties. Most of those properties have contained asbestos or lead paint, had residential fires there, and they're a danger to the community. So I'd much rather have that house removed and had a lot there that's not being used, even if it's overgrown, as opposed to have something that a child could go in and get hurt, or perhaps another fire get started to wipe out a neighborhood, or the criminal activity that we've seen time and time again where criminals hide in those places, do drugs, prostitution, and other things. We do have a long-term plan. Once we remove these houses, we're going to look back at the layout of the land to see if we can group some of these together, and our hopes is to use some of the next ARP money for revolving loan funds to allow people to borrow money at a low interest rate to build new homes in these areas. So we don't want a lot of vacant property out there, but right now we don't own these homes. We're just placing liens on them when we take them down because they're so dangerous. At some point in time we may own those properties or put them up for sale or execute on our liens. But we want to do those in a very strategic way to benefit our community the best way we can. And I think to do so would allow them, the prices to come down on building a little bit in the next year, and to have some low interest money that we get that we can loan out there for people to reinvest into neighborhoods.